And what that resulted in for me is how to objectively construct a drawing. So I'm missing the beginning. I have to find that piece. But this is the third panel. So movement-wise, the beginning swoops us back this way. Then I have these two bikes that pull us this way. This one is heavy in this pull, but also has a light pull in this direction. Depends on how you see it. For me, I'm seeing it whoosh, but some might read it the other way. Then this one, same, heavy in this direction, pull-wise, but there's also this direction here. I have a gap here of what, there was a window up there. I'm not sure which direction I wanted. I took it out because I need to play with that a little bit. These windows, this pull, this gap is right here. So another double pull with the window, strong directional pull here, and this one is complete. We have her right there. Another area that's not entirely certain, it might be this. I do want to have some facades with the windows as opposed to just the isolated windows. I love the flatness of a facade, but also with a more subtle direction. So I'm playing with these, we'll see, to be determined. And then to cap, we have a pull off through the edge and a push back in with this figure, which will be the leopard. Morning, afternoon, I'm at the icebox, setting up the drawings on the floor, and then they're going to go up on the wall so we can take a look. But here is what they look like on the floor. This is the icebox, isn't it great? I think it used to be a freezer. That's my friend Brian, the architect. And here we are. So just to give you a full, I'm still trying to make full length. I'm about 2 feet short, which is not a problem. It will be filled in with filler papers, which I'm trying to sort out now. Yeah. everything laid out so far. And then from here, once it's up, I'll get a sense of any additional marks. I know there's one more pull that's happening, and also a horizontal line or two that will run the full length of the piece, but I won't be able to know that until it's up. So going backwards, so I'm coming in right now at 52 feet, and the measurement I've been using is 54 for the full length of the wall. If you could actually please confirm that I got that correct. If it's a little off, I think it'll be fine, since there'll be additional papers that can fill in some gaps to get to full width. Okay.
Great. That's finished. Then we have a gap here, as you requested. The dancer with her foot touching the floor.
Nice.
And then we have a question about the line. Yeah. If what kind of thickness would you like for the line? So it's more like this or more like this?
And what that resulted in for me is how to objectively construct a drawing, how to remove, I had to become almost mechanical in my approach, because that scale, the architecture, the physicality of it, I think could only work for me if I thought about it objectively. This is a drawing that will have sections that will be pieced together. And in each of the sections, because it's so large, the primary thing has always been space, but even more so when you have so much space to deal with. The space is essential to the drawing. So my command of the paper, my command of the composition, of how I move through the page, what layers and depths are possible, even as a suggestion behind each panel. I do think so much about dance, to place each of the elements within that paper as if I were choreographing a dance. The swimming pool is a dancer, the bikes are a dancer. I need the bikes to come forward. Stop. I need the swimming pool to go back, not too far. Okay, we're gonna pause here. Now I need a prominent single body that's doing a particular gesture that can take the eye. And all of those sorts of decisions come from an interest in dance, as I said, in architecture, in other spatial negotiations, design. That's a big part of this for me, that as well as building a drawing, I'm also designing a drawing. I am so thankful for the challenge of making this piece and how I am now thinking differently. And one of my favorite art quotes is about working your way through this process of emptying your head of like silly and dumb things. And you just do it. You do all the things and you just keep emptying, and you don't ask questions. And that at some point in that process, you get to an answer that you can only arrive at because you went through that process. And then you start thinking like that. And I feel as if this project has made me think differently in this moment about how I create and how I draw. And that is really exciting for me and was only possible in this way through this project and through this process. So it's been a real honor to make this piece and to have the support of the Collezione Maramotti, who encouraged me from the beginning not to produce a work that I've done already and not to just continue down that road and make X number of pieces that would be installed in the gallery in a gallery sense, but to really take a risk. I remember being told that specifically, like, we want you to take a risk and we want you to think outside of the gallery and think about exploring something that will crack something open for you and be monumental. And that has 100% been the case with this project. I have grown so much in it and am now in the studio as a different person with a completely different way of thinking and tackling my creation process. And I'm looking forward to where that takes me from here. Thank you all.